In today's video, I have got a date with a dirty, dirty girl. Let's crack on, shall we? Get your minds out the gutters. I meant the motorhome. She's filthy. Needs a wash. And I'm gonna wash it. And I'm gonna wash her. Yes, I know how to wash a motorhome. Well, I don't. That's no, I'm not saying that. I'm not. I don't know how to wash a motorhome because I'm pretty sure in this video most of you are going to see me do it wrong, and then you're going to jump in the comments and go, "You're doing it wrong." Now I have improved. I haven't got fairy liquid. I haven't got that, but as you can see, I'll take you around. The motorhome does need a wash. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying. Filthy, filthy. Just look. Grim. It is grim. Look. Just look. Now believe me, this isn't going to be an in-depth wash, in-depth polish, wax, buff, clean, whatever. It's just warm water with demon foam and then me rinsing it off. It's just because it looks bad and I don't want all the salt on it and everything. So it's an in-between wash between me getting from where I am now and to Oak Tree in whenever period of time. Basically, let's be honest. But I did want to have a chat about plans for the outside of the motorhome for this year. And like I said, by no means am I an expert. I am just doing what I think is best. I'm going to give it a rinse off, then sud her up, scrub her down, and then rinse that off, and then move on to each section as I go. The only reason I'm rinsing down is just in case there's any little bits of grit and grime on, and I don't want to be using it as sandpaper basically. So I think there must be kudos for that, right? Kudos for that. I'll probably get everything else wrong, but you know. Now, as you can probably see, my bucket gets used that much. It's got a permanent disformed shape. We move on. We move on. Do you know, I'm just washing this and I've just noticed someone, I don't know which funny one you are, has turned my ankles morts upside down on this side. I didn't even know. When did you do that? And who done it? Own up in the comments. Who done that? Who done it? Proves how much I look at these. Have they glued it on? Now to me, an untrained car washing heathen, that's clean, that's good to go. Just that panel, I mean, but the rest, obviously these are the rest, but that is a golden wash, that is. I was going to say something else and don't know, we'll skip that golden part, but that looks sparkling to me. Like I say, car wash heathen, have no idea what I'm doing. You can definitely see what's cleaned and what's not. That's filthy, filthy. Oh God, yeah, really needs a good clean. I'm not doing that. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. If I'm not giving you a tutorial on how to wash a motorhome, which, believe me, I'm not, because I'm sure most of you are going to tell me I should have done this, I should have done that, and really I should take some advice from like my good mate Riki from the Hills Explore. He goes to town on his motorhome. He's got a proper system and everything. He's got buckets coming out of his ears, he's got rags, he's got potions and lotions and everything. Maybe, and I know he'll be watching this video, so maybe some point this year we'll get the motorhomes together and we'll you can teach me how to wash a motorhome properly, not to the waxing level and all that, because it's a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit much. She's a workhorse, not a prize pony. But I think that'd be a good video because like I say, I know nothing. But what is this video and what do I want to talk to you about? I'm thinking of changing the look and the feel of the motorhome this year. And when I say that, I mean changing the decals, and maybe, well, no, I do want to do this, changing the bumper colour, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me just, man at work here, man at work. These blue skirts look pretty cool, but I'm thinking the interior of the motorhome is red. I don't know what the interior and the exterior designers were doing that day, but they weren't talking. They weren't talking, that's for sure. Red and blue don't go, do they? I mean, it's not ones that you usually mix together, is it? Now, I'm no fashionista or fashion expert, but it's not a common mix, is it? Now, that being said, I could quite easily change the interior colour. Either get reupholstered or put throw covers over all the cushions, which is, you know, something I still might do. But I'm thinking changing the colour of the entire skirt of the motorhome would look really cool. But what colour? Now, I've got a few ideas, but I'd love to know your ideas. Drop them in the comments below what you think would look an amazing colour as the skirt to replace the entire skirt. Look at that. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, she's sparkling. Look at that. Oh, I haven't put the window wipers down. Hang on. There we go, there we go. Look. Much better. It weren't that long ago I was being a salesman at Oak Tree. I think I could be a valeter now. Do my talents never stop? No, this is, it's cleaner. It's not clean. Oh look. Now, I'll be honest and I'll show you. I've just spotted a bit. Look at that. Damn it. Maybe a valeter in detailer is pushing it a little stretch. But let me run you through what I want to change. So I've got a decal up there, and then there's one there. There's not many decals on this motorhome. Now I'm thinking Shane will be screaming this in the comments and at the screen right now. The whole motorhome needs an absolute proper clean. It needs a power polish, it needs the ceramic coating, it really does. I mean, you know, I haven't kept on top of that, and that's my bad. You know, I do use it a lot and I'm driving around a lot and I don't wash it. So what I want to do, what I'm thinking is taking the decals off, and then getting these decals on the edges here, getting these ones trimmed up a bit, maybe replaced, redone, you know, neatened up, and then get it all mopped, power polished and ceramic coating and all them fancy words and all that stuff I don't understand and don't know how to do, and then put new graphics on. Now down this side there's a lot of like cupboards, windows and doors and everything. There's only the decals here, so I'm thinking of really, you know, jazzing it up a bit. New decals, and I'm not just saying like they have to be like one in the center there and then one there. I'm thinking, you know, we could get, you know, full on like 2025 style graphics, where they're going from the front all the way down. You know, there's no reason I can't do that, and that'll break up some of the white. That will break it up a bit and give it just a fresh look, a real fresh look. Now I'm thinking keeping the grey on the front. I don't want to respray it. I don't want to do that, because the cab, its forehead, the Land Yacht's forehead is a nice silver, same as the cab. So I want to keep all that the same, but the trim around the entire edge of the motorhome, I want to change, including the back parts up here, where the lights are. So these, I want to change them as well. I was thinking, to go with the silver up front, I was thinking gunmetal grey. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on gunmetal grey? I think it'd look pretty good. Have a gunmetal grey all the way around the edge, and then you've got the grey at the front, the silver at the front, which would, you know, accentuate it quite nicely, I think. And then have a splash of colour maybe within the new within the new graphics, and the new decals, which again can start from here and then whoosh, all the way down if we want, or they can be something subtle, just little bits here and there. I don't know. If you've seen any really cool motorhomes, past, present, you know, future, like they're coming soon, and they look really good, then please do drop a link in the comments below of that motorhome, or the name of it and the model, because then I'll go and have a look, because I'm not opposed to copying or taking an idea from, because it's a different model, you know. If for instance, if it was on a, I don't know, a Morello or a Swift or anything like that. I mean, they are polar opposites there. I have gone polar opposite. Morello and Swift in the same sentence. They are very different budgets and very different motorhomes. But like I'm saying, if I saw a Morello and it had some beautiful decals, I'm thinking, yeah, that would look good. I'd like something like that. If I slap them on there, I get a designer to make them and slap them on there. It is the same, but it isn't the same, because it's not a Morello, you know, it's a Burstner. It's just personalising it, isn't it? And then making it, you know, mine even more and more unique. So I'll stick out like a sore thumb even more. If there's anything you think I could do on the back wall, then, you know, that would be pretty good. I hate the angles morts. That does my head in, but, you know, it is what it is. Ha! Little Robin come to see me. There's a little Robin. Hello, little Robin. I haven't got any food for you. I haven't got any maggot. Oh, you got a worm. You got a worm. So yeah, if there's anything you could think of that I could do on the back that, you know, would make sense, then yeah, please do drop it in the comments below. Now I've told you what I'm thinking, design-wise, well, ideas-wise, of decals and changing the bottom. How do I do it? What is the process? I have to strip off the decals first, I understand that. Then I have to get it all completely cleaned, polished with an inch of its life, buffed up and all this and that. Do I do that next, so that's stage 2, or do I do the bumpers and the trim second, and then the clean? Because I'm not sure. What's the process? And the other main question I've got, I'm just walking around in circles here. The other main question I've got about doing the trim is spraying or wrapping. What do I do? Now, don't get me wrong. You've just seen me try and clean a motorhome and I can barely handle a hose pipe. So I will not be doing it. I will have to get a professional to do it. So what is the crack? What would you, have you had wrapping? Have you had a spray paint on your bumpers and that and your trims? What would you suggest? Would it be good to get it all sprayed and then get the light fixtures sprayed and the whole lot, or do I get it wrapped? I'm really not too sure. I really want your ideas and your input, because, you know, you guys are looking at motorhomes, vehicles and ideas all the time, same as me. So, you know, a collective bunch of heads. Well, what's the noun for multiple heads? If you know that, drop that in the comments. I get so sidetracked, I really do. But yes, you guys help me no end, you really do. And that is probably the project for later on this year. So, I need your help. Drop everything you know about any of that in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed watching me try and wash a motorhome, and you've probably learned zilch because I don't know how to do it. I will have a lesson with Riki at some point this year. And I do quickly want to say massive shout out to Brian at Oak Tree, because he washes that all the time and he is an absolute legend. And I've just washed that and I'm cream crackered. And I didn't even do a good job. But Brian is a legend and he always talks my motorhome out. So yeah, cheers Brian. And Riki, I'm coming for you. You need to help me learn how to wash a motorhome. I need hints, tips and advice, and all your equipment, rags, polish, soap, foam, hose pipes, attachments. I need it all basically. Cheers mate. Right. I hope you've enjoyed this. It has been a little bit of a giggle. I will look forward to seeing everything in the comments. I hope you have a great week and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.